Vlog the Three. This is supposed to be my beautiful Christmas shot with the tree in the background. Maybe it looks better once it goes through filtery things and it just kind of looks fuzzy now, like I'm this weird shadowy guy that's going to say something weird. The Christmas style, but that's what it's all about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I love Christmas time just for the lights. Absolutely. And for what happens around it. I actually have a Christmas story that I would like to share with you. I live in a small town. Everybody knows everybody, and everybody knows that there's this one sick kid in town. 2-year-old kid living with cancer. That's all he's known. Hospitals, surgery, sickness. 2 years old, hasn't even been able to experience life. And there's all these jars for him around town so people can put money in for the family because it costs a lot of money. They can't work all the time. They got to travel. We want to do what we can for this little guy, right? A couple of days ago, someone stole one of those jars. Not only that, you can see it on camera. It's not like it went missing. You see Buddy walk into the gas station, pick it up, and run. And because it's a small town, we all know who he is. We can see his face, and in minutes it was on social media. This guy's a dead man walking, right? Police stepped in, said, listen, we're looking into it. They just can't go off of something they saw on Facebook. They gotta officially investigate it. So they're like, okay, listen, we know you're angry. Don't do anything, because we will have to charge you too. Just let us do our thing. So a bunch of us thought, well, we want to get out there and do our thing, but we should do something for the family. Let's do something for this little boy. So we thought, let's get a hat. Let's put $100 in it. Give that to the family. Hope that we can get another $100 from people. And we were a little worried because, well, it's Christmas time. We're like 6 days away from Christmas. People don't have a lot of money. A lot of charity things happen here. A lot of people have already put money into these jars for this kid. We might not be able to get a lot. We were just hoping maybe get some loonies, some toonies, some quarters, at least something to give the family and restore faith in humanity. So we went out there for 4 hours. 4 hours we sat there with our hat outs asking for money. And in 4 hours, we raised $3,100 for this kid. People were pulling out $100 bills, wads of 20s, and going, listen, this is a devastating thing that happened. Here you go. Which is just incredible. $3,100. I don't even think that was in the jar. There's no way there was that much in that one little jar there. So the kid won in the end. Interesting. While I was doing that, though, while I was standing there in the middle of town square, I got a call. Someone had seen Buddy in that same place as I was. They think he was coming back. He had heard that I had a lot of money, and he was coming for it. And I get this call, and my buddy goes, where's the money? And I said, in my hand. I was not going to explain to people that I lost it again, that we were stolen, robbed for a second time. So I was doing this the whole time. 4 hours. I went to the washroom with it. No one was touching it but me. I'm a big guy. It's not going anywhere, right? So I heard that he was in the same area as me, and I got a little worried, not for the money, but that something bad was going to go down because a lot of people wanted blood. He was a dead man walking. So they did call the cops, and I think they arrested him then, knowing that, you know what, this guy's just looking for trouble and it's going to end well unless they put him behind bars. That's what they did. An amazing thing, though, we don't know what amount of money was in the jar that this guy stole, and maybe that will come back. We do know, though, that his landlord collected $100 from him. He was giving him a place to stay. A guy down on luck, not doing so well. So, he said, listen, you can stay here for $100 a month. That $100 came to the guy right after the jar was stolen. So when I went out there with the hat to go look for money, get some donations from people, his landlord came by and said, listen, I don't know if this is the money, but I can't take money from this scumbag, so please take it. So I think we've got that money plus about $3,000 for this sick kid that like I said knows nothing but pain and suffering. And I just hope that he understands that there's so much love out there for him, that the community cares about him. And another really important thing about this story is that these things happen all the time. Not the exact same story, but bad things happen. We hear about it. In Canada, it feels like it's been a really bad year for us. And we want to get out there and take justice into our own hands. Oh boy, do we ever want to be un-Canadian and do something about it. But that's not the right answer. It might feel like it, but it isn't. Going out there and making a wrong into a right is the right answer. And that's exactly what we did in my small little town. Something, hopefully, when we hear the next bad thing happen, that we could turn it around and make it into a positive like this. Because like I said, this kid has thousands of more dollars that he wouldn't have had. It really sucks the way that it came to be, but we came together as a community and made it right. Merry Christmas.